What's up, YouTube? Thought I'd make a quick video real quick. I read something pretty funny actually that our Save Our Chiefs Twitter handle posted about Cleveland. Cleveland's, I guess, dissing on Kansas City right now, which I'll get to that in a second. If that's not a joke already to begin with. Anyways, I was gonna make NFL predictions this week before tonight's game with my Chiefs, obviously playing the Chargers, and I decided, nah, I'm just not gonna do it this week. To the people that even do pay attention to it, but I'll go through that game real quick. Who I'm gonna pick? I'm picking the Chargers to win, basically because I've never been more depressed to be a Chiefs fan in my life, and I mean I've never seen a Chiefs team this bad. So until they start firing some people and getting rid of Castle, there's really not much more I'm gonna be able to do. Just kind of just sit there and shake my head about it because it's really not gonna get any better. So. Anyways, to get back to what the lovely Cleveland Browns were saying about my Chiefs, recognize how we're both at the bottom, so any of these teams really in the bottom two rows here really shouldn't be talking because they really aren't, in first. But anyways, Cleveland, their media's bashed on the Chiefs, laughing at them because our head coach is Romeo Crennel and they already had him. I don't know when it was a little while back, but he was their head coach in Cleveland. And they're just laughing at how we have Brady Quinn here, fucking Romeo Crennel, Scott Pioli, all have Cleveland ties, and Romeo and Scott have New England ties as well, but they know that they had Bill Belichick here too, I mean, way back in the day. But anyways, they're just bashing Kansas City like, how did you guys not see that? How are they running your organization? You didn't see them? You guys just like, you guys like sloppy leftovers and stuff like that? And I was like, wait a minute, Cleveland. Sloppy leftovers. Do I really need to get into a big rant here about this? Cleveland is known for having sloppy leftovers and always having shit players. I mean, who the hell are they? Out of any of these teams here, they are literally the last team to ever talk about sloppy leftovers. Them, Jacksonville, and a few other teams to talk about sloppy leftovers. You guys have been the worst team. Maybe Oakland would be the other team. Now Oakland's playing a little better. Last year they were at least 8-8. At least I'll give them that, I guess. I mean, it's not winning, but it's 500. And this year they're below 500, but that's not the shocker here. Cleveland's acting like they're some 6-2 team. When what are they? They 2-5 or 2-6? I don't. Either way, they're in last place easily. They're gonna finish last again. And I'm like, sloppy leftovers, dude. Have you guys not looked at your roster for the past, 20 or 30 years? You guys have literally done nothing. They were good one year, they went to the playoffs in the early 2000s, much like Oakland, and it was just like one of those fluky, happy-go-get-'em years for them, and then ever since then, these two teams have been the worst teams. But this isn't about Oakland, even as a Chiefs fan, I'm talking about Cleveland, not Oakland. Cleveland, please stop. I mean, look, the fans didn't hire Romeo Crennel, they didn't hire Scott Pioli, they didn't get Matt Castle. The fans here are knowledgeable, they're passionate, some of the best in football. I'll argue that to the day I die, easily, compared to a lot of these fans. I don't know the other fan bases too well, I know a few, kind of, but I know KC's is about as good as you get, and you can go around the whole NFL, people, players, and they'll say the same thing. We didn't hire him, okay? You can laugh at our owner and everything, but the fans didn't have any, business decision and what the hell happened. And I mean, you guys hired him first, and you guys kept him around for the longest time. You guys are the ones that drafted Brady Quinn. We didn't draft him. He just came here as a backup. We didn't even think he would start. And if he did, I mean, hell, we didn't think anything of it. The fans aren't the ones putting the guys on the field. We're just there. Trust me. If you guys think that we think it's acceptable or think it's funny, it's not funny. I mean, it's legitimately it pisses me off that we even have this mess going on in KC because it shouldn't be going on this way. But Cleveland, please. I mean, if it was like New York, I mean, no, I hate New York, and I think it's nothing but just big media and money, and all that stuff. Or coming from teams that have won, I would at least take it in consideration, and then I would tell them to worry about their own team because there's enough to worry about with their own team that they don't need to be sitting there playing bully with any other fucking team. Because face it, Cleveland, you guys haven't been good in forever. You guys have lost the last, I think, 3 or 4 meetings against KC. You did beat us a few years back when we were bad. It was like the first year of Todd Haley. But you guys haven't done jack shit. Would you chill out? I mean, seriously, you guys, just stop. I mean, Brandon Whedon's your quarterback. do I need to even start with this garbage? I mean, look, I know that the Chiefs are bad. I'm not hiding that. I'm a Chiefs fan. I will admit that this year was bad. I'll argue that we're one of the worst teams in football. But you know what? What organization here has not had that moment? What organization here has not been in last or had one of those years where you're just like, fuck, man, what the hell happened to my team? And if any of you guys can say our organization hasn't, you're lying, because I can go through every single team and find a year, especially in my division where we've all had them, our fair share in the last decade. Well, I mean, a few here and there from all the teams. I can go look through any of these teams. Any of these teams here have done it. It just so happens that Casey's doing it really bad this year, but you know, it is what it is. Life still goes on for me. I'm not going to, freak out and just, go insane. I mean, it's football. Life still goes on. I mean, you're still going to be breathing any other way, football season or not. So it is what it is. I'm disappointed, but now the fans can't do anything about it. They can just be fans, and that's all they can do. But anyways, yeah, Cleveland, just shut up. You guys are the complete. I mean, out of all the cities in the U.S. when it comes to sports, you guys are legitimately. They might be the worst when it comes to anything. With a few other cities here, but they have no room. I mean, come on. The fact that they even have a fan base anymore is what's amazing to me. Those fans are probably some of the most loyal you'll ever meet, because I don't know how you can be a fan of them. Anyways, that's all I had to say. My Chiefs are going to lose tonight. Now, I am a fan of them, not being a sloppy fan. I'm just being a realist, guys. I mean, we're going to get our asses kicked because whoever we have at quarterback right now, it doesn't matter. That's what's making us lose. Our head coach is clueless. He gives Jamal Charles only 5 carries in a game, when he's easily your best offensive weapon. Don't ask me. I don't know. It's the equivalent of having Tom Brady throw the ball, or Aaron Rodgers, or Drew Brees throw the ball 5 times in a game and saying, oh, I don't know why that happened. That's your best player on the offensive side. What the fuck are you guys doing? What would you be doing not giving your playmaker the ball? But anyways, I'm done ranting about it. Just thought I'd get that off. Cleveland, you guys are a bunch of jackasses. You have no idea what the hell you're talking about. And, yeah, I'll make a prediction video next week. Peace.